Hey everyone, I'm here with my buddy Sweeney. Sweeney and I, we work together in the Recovery Cafe, and man, I've been wanting to interview him for a while because he has a unique voice about recovery. We work in Clark County specifically here in Vancouver, Washington, and we're one of the few counties, I would say, at least in the state, but maybe the country, that has just like a bunch of resources. We know we're better than Oregon for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, because they've told us many times that we do it better than they do. So here we are. And I wanted Sweeney to just share a little bit first about, what he was like, what's recovery mean to him. And then, maybe share with us that what you and I talked about earlier about connection.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So what do you tell us first? What was it like for you before recovery?
So actually I come from kind of a colorful background. I was real active in addiction. I started actively drinking with my dad when I was 10 years old, and I was in active addiction until I was 53 years old. Wow, look at those guys. Yeah. I was in active addiction until I was 53 years old. It was kind of a way of life for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was what they call a maintenance addict. My drug of choice was methamphetamines. So, it's just a way of life for me until finally my life was, I just came to a point in my life where I became hopeless. I had nothing left. I had medical issues. I was homeless, in and out of jail. I've been in and out of jail so many times I can't even, they counted over 40 times just for driving offenses alone.
Wow.
Yeah. So I finally just came to a point in my life where I'm like, you know what? I have to do something different. And if I couldn't do it for myself, which I couldn't stay sober. I couldn't stay clean, So I said I'd at least have to try it for my kids, my adult kids, and my grandkids.
Good.
If anything, I have to try it for them. So I started off into the courts through a program called Drug Court. And they gave me an opportunity to go to treatment, to get some resources. I had a case manager that said it real simple. She said, try it for a year. If it doesn't work for you, go back to what you were doing.
Right?
And
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that,
And how long has it been now?
So I'm coming up August 6th. I'll have 9 years.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
9 years. Give it up.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
I have an amazing life today. I owe it all to my recovery. I had an opportunity to go through some recovery coach academies, some certified peer support specialist training, and I eventually wound up being a recovery coach and a navigator.
Nice.
Now I get to work with Pete. Sometimes we work at the hospital together.
Thanks,
Yeah, we
Sweet.
get to work at the hospital together. That's kind
Yes,
of cool.
sir. I know, it is pretty cool.
So I really have an amazing life today, and I owe it to my recovery and the people in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, earlier you were sharing with me that you think that connection is really important in recovery. And for those of us that might be familiar, there's a statement out there that the opposite of recovery is community. But then Sweeney said it goes deeper than that.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
The saying is, the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it is connection. And honestly, that's what it really is for me, is connection. And it's not just connection with the actual community, it's connection with yourself and
Love it.
and the spiritual condition. I have a different relationship with God today. I didn't have a relationship before. I mean, I don't feel like I did. If I did, it was on his end and not my end. So I'm really okay with myself today, and I have a different connection with everything, a different connection with my children. My grandchildren, a lot of my grandchildren have never seen me drunk or loaded.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that's a blessing.
And they never will.
Yeah.
And I owe it all to my recovery. So, yeah.
All right.
It's places like the Recovery Cafe, and I'm also a 12-step meeting guy. I do AA and NA. In fact, I do a bunch of A's. But it works for me, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah.
That's awesome, Sweeney. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Glad people got to know you a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thank you, man. You have a great day. Thank you, Pete.